is poppin'? Squad, your boy Jesimein, and what's good? I missed y'all. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about the status of division right now. I know a lot of people have their inputs, and people have been asking about mine. It's not dead. Okay, I'm just gonna say that first. When you say dead, I'm just gonna throw this out there. When you say a game is dead, I think of like Call of Duty, like World War or whatever, like the old, like when their servers like 50 people in the game. So even Division 1 isn't dead, and that game's obsolete compared to Division 2 as far as player base, right? So you can't say Division 2 is dead. That's ridiculous. There's too many players, even in PvE side alone, that can just kill that myth. So moving on to how I feel about the current status of the game. Now, I know a lot of people are upset with certain things in the game. Console players upset because the raid was super difficult, even though now people are, like skills in them are doing like world records on console and stuff. Yes, we're not going to be able to compete with PC, but it's not as hard as people said, which is why I made that video saying that I hope they don't nerf it, because eventually people are going to get to it, right? But as far as content and builds and being able to do PvP and stuff, obviously that armor glitch was a big thing that people had issues with, that kind of ruined the experience for normalized players. Because remember, Occupied was like our dream state game, but it wasn't the most populated. The most populated would be Normalized Conflict and Normalized DZ. And since Normalized DZ is the one that got plagued with the armor glitch, it kind of took away the appeal, which ultimately took PvP away as a major thing. People are still fighting and stuff. That's obviously a thing, but as much. I haven't been playing PvP, not because I don't want to, not because I don't enjoy it, but because it is irritating trying to find players, and the players you do find necessarily like kill them once and it's over. So I don't know what they can do. I don't know. I'm not a developer. I don't even want to try to think about it. Every decision that I think I make in my head, it breaks something else. So for that, I don't know. But if I can be honest with you guys, I'm not saying Division 2 is bad or anything. I'm just saying until we get a DLC drop that's necessarily for everybody, right? Or the raid necessarily isn't for everybody. There's a lot of people who've been waiting for an update that can actually bring something new for them. Some people don't even want to attempt the raid because they see how hard it is or whatever. They don't have a full team. So that is great content, right? For the game as a general, the raid is amazing content. Even people who don't play Division 2 are giving their kudos to how difficult it was and all that stuff. But this content drop itself necessarily wasn't for everybody. So it's not new to a lot of people. Something like Survival would be game-wide, right? Even if they give you a PvE side and a PvP side, Survival will be something you can be like, all right, bro, this is something we all can play, new game mode. It could bring a whole new, even bring people together for the hybrid experience. That is something that can be really good. Some kind of new PvP modes, obviously like some capture the flag or anything they can come across would be new content for people. Like the expeditions and stuff that are coming for the general PvE population, that's going to be good, and that we're going to probably find out more about that at E3, which your boy's going to. I'm definitely going to vlog, so stay tuned for that. But overall, the game itself is in kind of like a seesaw, right? It's good because it has raids and there's a lot of content, a lot of stuff to do, but the incentive to do that thing, to be able to get like the gear sets from the raids and optimize or get perfect gear and the RNG craziness, it's not like I feel compelled to. And I think that's why players are upset. I think that's why content creators are expressing like frustration and irritation and all that. And I also feel like that's why the naysayers feel like I'm going back to Division 1, because at least with Division 1, the whole package is already out, right? Everything in Division 1 could ever be is already out, and they can go back to that if they want their PvP fix. Nobody's really going back for PvE. I don't see a point. There probably still is a PvE audience, but that's not a issue right now, because PvE is still good in Division 2. If anything, that's the better version of it right now. So I would say PvP players are trying to find something to satisfy them until we get Survival, until we get new game modes or a rework or whatever they can add on. But ultimately, I feel that's why everybody's upset. It's not that Division 2 is a bad game. It's just that we're at the waiting point, that window between a big content change update, like when Division 1 had its big giant 1.7.1 or 1.8, like a big content drop that just gives you massive amounts of content overall on PvE and PvP side. We're kind of waiting for that with this year pass, and I think once you do that, it'll kind of start the flow. The game's still fairly new. It's not brand new, but it's still fairly new. We haven't had crazy patches. We just had balances and nerfs, but as far as like overhauls and stuff, I think when that comes, that's when you can really differentiate the lifespan of Division 2. Did I expect it to be way more active by now? Oh, 100%. I mean, obviously, I think a lot of us did, especially content creators. I was like, man, this game's going to be like dropping 100K, 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 100K views, but that's not the case. It's still good, but it's just not what we hyped it to be. Like with most games, you're going to overhype a game either way. You're going to overhype, even if it's an amazing game. Even Cyberpunk is going to be overhyped. The new Call of Duty is going to be overhyped. New Ghost Recon, even if it's an amazing game, it's still going to be overhyped because we're looking for that perfect game, and we're putting the expectation on everything that's next. And we did the same thing with Division 2, and unfortunately, no game's going to be able to hit that. So how I feel about the game, I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm not discouraged. I'm kind of like null and void. I'm kind of like right in the middle, just waiting to see what happens. Not mad and not anxious at the same time, if that makes sense. There's a lot of phenomenal games coming out that I'm excited to bring to the channel, but I do know the potential that Division 2 has, and I think once that's tapped into, it's going to be like a snowball. So it's like we have to climb up the hill, climb up to the top, and then once we get to the downhill part, that's when everything will start kicking up. That's when PvE side will be feeling good. The incentives will come. You'll feel like what you're looting for is worth it. PvP will be good. All that stuff, and that comes with time. Even if people tap out before then, that's fine. At least you'll have something to come back to when it gets to a point that you like. And I think that's where everybody is at mentally. I'm not discrediting the people who are enjoying it. I mean, continue to enjoy it. It's an amazing game. You're gonna have fun regardless. I still have fun. I just know for the maximum potential, we're gonna have to get over that hump first, then roll down, get bigger, and then we'll be good. So that's pretty much how I feel overall about the game. If I can add something, like if I can save like save face, right, and just bring positivity back into the game where people are playing it, I think survival would be the hot drop right now, Dev. So survival, I'm not saying you have to like surprise drop it, but I feel survival itself would bring a lot of people into the mix because it opens a genre that is extremely popular still, a battle royale type. I'm not saying make a battle royale, you could do your own fix to it, but survival was a big hit with Division 1, and it just needed to be refined, and it was probably the biggest initial hit. It was bigger than the Dark Zone at some point. I feel if done right, that can definitely bring a gigantic audience into the game itself, which ultimately can flood out people into conflict, into DZ, into PvE matchmaking, into raid running, and all that. And it kind of like get something to pull people in and then let people choose and wither out as they balance out. And I think once you do that, you'll be good. I think survival is the smartest decision right now. Obviously, they probably have amazing ideas. I mean, they have a whole roadmap already that they set out, and we just have to pretty much wait and see. So, that's pretty much it, you guys. Hope you guys enjoy, man. Let me know what y'all think. And you feel me? Do you see what I'm saying on the waiting game that we're in? It's not that it's bad, but it's not that it's good because you want more content, but then again, like, you understand that there is a lot of content in the game, so you're like, it's not like it's ultra lacking, but it's just it could be better. So that's pretty much it. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. People have been asking me on the sly. I've been kind of inactive, been dealing with some stuff, but E3 is coming up in 10 days. I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be blast. Hopefully we can get some more Division 2 info that I can share with you guys. I'll definitely be live streaming it and trying to make sure that I have video content for that, the vlog, because we gotta step in the vlog, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta expand. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit that 100K, bro. I need that 100K. It's gotta work. You feel me? I'm starting school soon, so it's I have to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my life just super steady and stuff, so it'll be good. So it's pretty much been it. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Slap me with a like, man. Let's start smacking them likes. Hit them subscribes. Your boy's trying to make some mad content. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to up the game, and I'm going to need y'all help. So thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the blessings, man. And thank you for the prayers. It's been good. Your boy is out. Bonus footage. I forgot to mention this. Your boy is sponsored now. You feel me? So we're going to have some exclusive content coming. I'm not saying what. I'm not saying what game or what games I'm covering, but just know that it's coming. We're making moves. We're going to try to get to a position where we can just gather everything, right? I'm going to try to get hookups with everybody. E3, I'm going to network. I'm going to try to get put on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to need you guys to come and make me look as good, make us look good as possible, bro. Start spamming them likes, start spamming them subscribe buttons, just click those things, because when I go to E3, they're going to review my channel and they're like review the performance and like the views to likes and all this. So we need to go crazy this like upcoming week and these weeks after, because now I'm gonna have big people looking at us for sponsorships and for all that. That's where all the giveaways and stuff are gonna happen, and we can make the dream come true. So please, I don't ask for much. You guys are like my brothers and sisters. I need you guys on this. You feel me? So if you just be forgetting sometimes, just go and just spam like, drop likes on whatever videos you feel. If you don't like the video, of course you don't, but just hit them likes and hit them subscribe buttons and hit them shares. Put them in your playlist. Any activity that you do on the channel is going to be good. I usually don't plug myself like this on my own videos, but I need to kick it up. You feel me? We need to step to the next level. We need to do this. You feel me? Like this is getting real. And I want to embrace this and do the best I could possibly do for the channel and for everything. You right? So come on, let's make the dream happen. You feel me? And more videos like this are coming because we need to get on camera more. You dig? So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Right now, click that freaking thumbs up button right now and click that subscribe button if you're new, and so we can welcome you to the squad. It's been real.